can we get children to eat healthy food? Yes. That is the answer to the question. The answer for us is yes. And I'm going to tell you today what the solution is to get those children to eat healthy food and to be able to give you the takeaways of how to do it. So, in the words of Jay-Z, in the words of Alicia Keys, I'm here in the concrete jungle where dreams are made of, and there's nothing you can't do. And these streets will make you feel brand new. And the big lights will inspire you. Well, the truth is that it's not the big lights that inspired me, but it was my grandmother, Mabel Sullivan, an immigrant farmer from Dublin, Ireland to Ontario, Canada. Mud, we called her because she was always in the dirt. She was amazing. She was incredible. She was a baker who worked at Hunt's Bakery, and what she did was she made the best damn pies ever. She made the best lemon meringue pie. She made the best rhubarb pie. She made the best pumpkin pies. It didn't matter what it was. But she was the one who inspired me to become a pastry chef and start to hone my craft at age 13. So from that inspiration, she would always say to me, there are 3 words that you need to remember because there are lots of problems. And she would say to me, the solution is. The solution is what I want you to remember from my talk today. There is a solution to changing the way that we eat. There is a solution. And that solution is the answer to whatever the problems are. So there is always a problem, but there is always a solution. And so for me, from Ellis Island to Catalina Island, my home in Los Angeles, where I serve as the food service director proudly of the Los Angeles Unified School District, a school district that covers 710 square miles. It covers 31 cities, including portions of Santa Monica, Beverly Hills. It covers portions of Long Beach. We speak in our district 92 different languages. So when you start to look at all the complexities of our 650,000 plus children, this is the inspiration that really provides today the opportunity. So the city of Los Angeles, the city of angels, most people think about Los Angeles. They think about the concrete jungle. They think about pavement. They think about freeways. They think about highways. They think about Hollywood, where dreams are made of. We've got all kinds of people that come from all over the world to take their picture with this sign. They come from all over the world to go spend some time with Mickey, to go spend time in the happiest place on earth. In the city of Los Angeles, we have 122,000 millionaires. In the city of Los Angeles and surrounding areas, we have 19 billionaires. The inspiration for me today is this number right here, 651,322 children. This inspiration is one child at a time, and each of those children are our future. And we have to look at it as our future. Because in order to change the way we eat, we have to look at who is consuming the food that we are actually preparing. And so when we get down to this, really from an understanding of being able to look at all these dynamics that happen, that child right there is who we're talking about. We're talking about our future. The problem is, in Los Angeles, that is the number. More than 80% of our children live in circumstances of poverty. They qualify for the free or reduced price meal program. Many of those children, this meal that we serve to them at school is the only meal that many of those children get. Certainly, it's the only healthy, nutritious food that most of them get. And so when you look at it, In this particular case, we've got a situation of poverty in Los Angeles. And in our school district, we talk about all youth achieving for what we do. So the reality of it is, this is the city of Los Angeles. We have, in our school district, over 14,000 children who are certified homeless with no fixed address. And that is just the children who actually signed up for the program. They live on the streets of Los Angeles. They may live in a van. They may live in a vehicle. They may live in a shelter. So the truth is, it's about the health of our children and what we do on a daily basis. This lady here is somebody I want you to remember, because Marlene Cantor had the professional courage to do what nobody wanted done. And that's what we need to do in terms of changing the way we eat, is to have professional courage to do what nobody wants us to do. Marlene was among the first people in the nation back in 2000, 2002. We've been working on this program of trying to improve our health of our children for almost 20 years. Marlene had the professional courage to take on the exclusive bottlers, the beverage companies, and say, we're not going to serve access to carbonated beverages and sugary drinks. We actually, in 2002, banned all of that for our children. She came back in 2004 and said, that's not very good. That's not good enough, because we got junk food that we're also serving to our children. In fact, Marlene was in the movie Super Size Me. We all know that movie, Super Size Me, with Morgan Spurlock. We know in that movie what Marlene said back in 2004, 10 years, a decade ago. She said, it's not about economics. It's about health for our children. It is about our future of our children. In fact, last year was the year that the children graduated that were kindergartners, when we eliminated the access to carbonated beverages and having the machines there where they could put their money in and get a soda. So in terms of this particular movie, she also went on to the point where she said, you know, we need to stop feeding children carnival food. We need to stop serving them food on a stick. We need to stop serving them things like nachos and chicken nuggets and pizza, because that's not the future. The future is good eating. The future is good health. So we have really embarked on that change from those menu items. In fact, she passed a number of resolutions. She was our former board president, such as the obesity prevention motion, the cafeteria reform motion, the healthy beverage, healthy snack motion. The problem in Los Angeles was, from 2001 to 2008, we almost had a straight vertical incline in terms of the obesity rate in Los Angeles County. And we actually have and had children that really struggle with a lot of these diet-related diseases. So what we did was we started to change the food. We started to change the way we buy food. Because of the health issues, because of the epidemic of childhood obesity, because of the issues of childhood hunger in our own school district, with over 14,000 of those children not even having a fixed address, we had to do something about it. And so what we did was we really embarked on this change of food by changing the food. We got rid of that stuff. We no longer serve the chocolate milk and strawberry milk. We no longer serve the chicken nuggets and corn dogs. We don't serve the pizza. We don't even serve peanut butter and jelly, for crying sake. When you look at it, what we do serve is good, healthy, quality, nutritious food. Good, healthy fruits and vegetables. We serve a lot of products are focused on really grains, whole wheats. So things like teriyaki rice bowls with brown rice, edamame, We serve jicama sticks, raw sweet potato sticks. And what I constantly get from people is, the kids will never eat that stuff. And I get it from parents. Oh, my son, my daughter doesn't eat that. I say, well, just come meet me at a school and we'll go watch. And their jaw just drops on the ground. I didn't know you liked that. Oh yeah, it's good. So when you look at what we've done, we've really started to focus on how we've changed that. And we passed the next generation of our food policies in 2012, and crediting a number of our board members to really raise this initiative to say we can continue to do better. So we passed the Improving Food and Nutrition Policy. We passed the Good Food Procurement Resolution. We passed a number of different initiatives to be able to buy locally. Bob Knight here, we saved his family farm, 4th generation family farm. Ron Finley, he is a local renegade farmer, grows vegetables in the city property. So Ron says we got to grow people in Los Angeles. We got to grow people in order for them to grow good food. Esther Segura is one of our students. We've incorporated a number of students in terms of the process to be able to help us. Esther Segura, she's changed the way her family eats. Better food for local school children, also for the healthier region for our farmers. Being able to connect, buy locally through our Good Food Procurement Pledge, through the local Food Policy Council and the Los Angeles Food Policy Council. If you think about all of this, we can change the food. What I want you to remember is what Mud said. The solution is. The solution is. And she would always say to me, David, the solution is you. The solution is me. The solution is us. So thank you very much.